Johnny doesn't know time on KROQ. Once a week, we get inside the brain. Limited brain capacity of Postmaster Johnny, who you know because he takes the calls on the show at 800-520-1067. You should call those numbers right now if you'd like to win yourself some tickets. Johnny doesn't know. We're talking about football, specifically soccer, because Allie will be at the Big Galaxy game tomorrow singing the national anthem to get things underway. That starts around 7:30, the game. I would imagine national anthem. Allie plans on making that about a 30-minute version, so it's going to start probably around 7, and I guess the game's also going to be streaming or available on Apple Plus.
I think so,
So there's a lot of ways to get involved, but we're excited about it, and of course tomorrow when they bring Allie to the field, I mean, we'll get the big announcement through the stadium. But
hello, LA Galaxy fans. Please rise for your national anthem. You may know tonight's performer from the concession stand where she filled her pockets with free ketchup and mustard packets. She also is a peeping Tom who will watch you in your own home. So close your curtains and open your ears for this random white lady.
So that'll be exciting. That'll happen tomorrow. But we learned in the process of talking about it behind the scenes that Johnny does not know a lot about soccer. The rules, the players, pretty much anything. It's time for Johnny Doesn't Know.
Johnny doesn't know.
And I was like, okay.
Oh, Johnny doesn't know.
I didn't know Vegas was like in Nevada for like a while.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know.
Gelato sounds like Jello.
Johnny doesn't know.
It like goes wiggles.
All right, you don't need to know the answers. You just need to be able to predict, will Johnny know or will Johnny not know? Questions all about football. And Vanessa was getting so angry because, as you know, Vanessa is Colombian, and she takes the sport very seriously.
Really, Vanessa?
Wait, I was taking the phone calls. What?
You take soccer or football. You were even upset that we were going to call this soccer. I mean, you get...
Because the real name is football, because in the rest of the world we call it football, except for here.
Right. So even like she gets...
that's the real name.
So she gets all mad, and when Johnny didn't know things, she was getting just all fiery and angry. Oh,
Yeah.
so angry.
She was even suggesting the questions for this.
She thought Pele...
Wasn't Colombia the country that when one of the players accidentally scored a goal for the other team, like a drug cartel had them rubbed out?
Right. That doesn't sound right to me.
Yeah,
I think that's what happened.
That is
Yeah.
what
Sounds
happened.
like that story checks out, Vanessa.
I honestly don't know about this story.
Vanessa probably knew the cartel that took that guy out. Let's say hi to Laura.
Did you say
Laura, welcome to KROQ this morning. You don't need to know the answers. You just need to predict, will Johnny know the answers? And Johnny, just to clear up, you are full-blooded Mexican-American, correct?
Yeah.
So, like, did you not play any football growing up?
I mean, like every 5-year-old, I played AYSO soccer, but that was just to like run around and let your yayas out. That wasn't like I wasn't like Pele back in the day. Or
Right,
anything
I
like
get
that.
it. All right.
Yeah.
Wow, you name check Pele. Nice.
I know him and I know Mia Hamm. Mia Hamm.
Oh my
used to-
God, Mia Hamm,
Yeah,
yes.
she was a girl. She used to.
Mia Hamm and Randy Chastain.
She was a girl. Good point. All right,
She
Laura.
was a ham.
Laura, let's get to
I
it.
know my ham soccer players.
Let's get to it. Here we go. First question for Johnny. Doesn't know soccer. Let's do this one. It's a great way to start. They will get more difficult, but we'll start with this.
Good Lord. Come on.
Johnny, other than the hands, what other part of the body cannot be used by players other than the goalie?
Whoa.
Other than the hands. Laura, will Johnny know the answer to this? Yes or no?
Absolutely not.
Wow, with confidence. And you did used to play it. I don't even know if you knew that they weren't allowed to use hands. Did you know that part?
You're not supposed to use the hands, but you could use everything else.
So there is an additional, there are 2 body parts listed in the official rules of soccer
What?
that you're not allowed to use.
That's a deep cut. Wait, hold
It's
on.
not a deep cut.
Yeah, it is.
Think about it, Johnny.
You
Just
can't
think
use your hands.
Can't use your hands. We got that one established. Yep.
You could use your chest. You could use your head. You could use your the thighs. What else is in there you can't use?
That's the question I'm asking you, Johnny. She says you won't know.
You can't use like your groin. Like we say groin. Like if I do like a thrust shot, like a
Like junk, yeah.
yeah, like right to the genitals, like off the backboard. You know what I mean?
Backboard. What?
Like
I'm with Johnny. I think that's a great guess.
yeah. I don't know what else. What else can't you use?
What are the hands connected to?
Your forearms? You can't use your forearms.
Arms.
Arms.
You can't use your arms.
It's already
Can't
known
use-
that you can't use your arms though.
Well, that was. Why didn't you say that then?
Because it's already known. You can't use your hand. The hand is an appendage of the whole arm. It's like, it's obvious you can't use your arm like a battering ram and just go bam.
Why didn't you say that? That's what we were looking for. Hands and arms.
That's too obvious, bro. You made it sound like it was like
Okay.
you can't use
All
your
right,
butt
Laura,
cheeks or
hold
something
on.
like
Can
Laura-
you
that.
use a shoulder?
Laura got it right.
How hard is it? How high up does it go?
It's listed as in the rules. The two body parts you cannot use are hands and arms. That's it, unless you're the goalie. So Johnny didn't know that one. I mean, that was not a toughie.
That was a toughie, bro. Even Allie was like,
Let's go to Dan in Pico Rivera. It's Johnny Doesn't Know. We're talking soccer today. Allie tomorrow doing the big national anthem before the Galaxy game. Big moment for her, big moment for the show. And your question, Dan, are you ready for this?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Johnny, if a player is handed a red card, what immediately happens following that? Will Johnny know the answer to this? Dan, yes or no?
I'm going to take a risk here. I'm going to say, yeah, he does know.
All right. Every once in a while, people do side with Johnny, and every once in a while, he amazes us all. Johnny, if a player's handed a red card, what immediately happens afterwards?
well, red strikes me as like a bad thing because like when I was like in preschool, like you had how was your attitude today? You had the green card, the yellow card for so-so, and then red was just like, hey, you're getting a referral today. Big doo-doo. So I think like the red card in soccer, probably the same, means it's like, hey, this is the worst thing. You got to go sit on the bench. You're benched for the rest of the game. That's it.
Wow. Johnny. I mean, it's a little bit more than that, but yes, if the player's handed a red card, they are immediately ejected from the game. That is,
Oh, they can't play anymore.
that is correct.
Wow.
Johnny. All right,
Good
Dan.
job, Johnny.
There we go.
Dan predicted that correctly. So there you go. So far, both players have predicted correctly, and Johnny doesn't know. Let's say hi to Jacob, Hollywood. It's Johnny Doesn't Know, talking football. Allie, you know all these rules, right? In case hey, Sweet
Nope.
Dips, you don't know these?
I don't know anything about soccer.
Sister.
You should know.
Let's go.
This tournament happens every 4 years on a global stage. Will Johnny know the answer to this question? Yes or no, Jacob?
I think he's going to know this one because it's the biggest tournament in the
I
world.
don't say anything else. Johnny, he says you'll know. Well, do you know which tournament we're talking about?
Yeah, the Olympics. The Olympics happen. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
We're talking soccer, though.
Yeah, Olympics. They play soccer in the Olympics. Same with snowboarding. Same with the swimming. Same with like all those other sports that nobody cares to watch anymore. They do that every 4 years. It's the Olympics.
Olympics technically, I think, happens every 2 years now because they do the
It depends on if it's summer or winter.
alternating. So I can't accept that. And of course, that's not what we're looking for. Do you know about a soccer specific thing that happens every 4 years?
Like what?
Okay.
Like what do they do?
I'm actually shocked. That one I thought was
That one I thought he would
easy.
know.
I'm not a soccer guy. I know nobody. We don't have.
Dude, every
Well, all right,
4
take that back.
years there is a massive global soccer tournament that takes place.
In America or like in the world?
It's a world.
Oh, global.
Global. Never heard of it?
If you say it, I'll probably be like,
It is a worldwide tournament.
not Olympics related. Not Olympics at all.
Once again, we've eliminated Olympics from this conversation.
Would you like us to eliminate it again?
I'm a little stumped now. Okay, go ahead. You can tell me what it is now. You can say it.
It is a world event
World soccer.
where they attempt
Oh
to
my
win
God.
a cup.
A cup of what?
Oh, no. Come on.
What? I don't know soccer. I don't watch or play soccer.
The World Cup, Johnny. The World Cup.
Oh, Shakira.
World Cup.
Shakira.
Oh.
Samina mina, waka waka. That's that. Oh, that's what that was for. World Cup soccer.
Wow.
Is that one of the questions? Can we do that question next? What song does Shakira sing from the
but
2010?
you don't get to give us the
Olympics.
questions for Johnny Doesn't Know.
That's
Waka,
still
waka.
the Olympics.
Okay, but they did it for the Olympics
It's back
though.
to Olympics. now.
Because the Olympics happen every 4 years.
Johnny, Jesus Christ, man. You are going to be the World Cup idiot.
Well, I mean,
Let's say
you're not wrong.
Ivan. You are next up, and Johnny Doesn't Know. I'm sorry you've got to sit through this, Ivan. You understand? We're trying to teach Johnny things about the world. Ivan. Am I saying your name right? Yvonne.
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 Oh,
Sorry.
Ivan.
Well, it was close.
Sorry.
Close enough. Huntington Park. Here we go. All right, Johnny. Is the World Cup the same thing as the Olympics?
All right,
Yes
all right,
or no?
all right.
Don't answer that.
All right.
Yvonne, here's the question. This is a serious question. God, I don't even know. Allie, I was going to ask him
World
if
Cup.
he can name the soccer's world governing body. That's too hard, right? I mean, it's a
I don't even
well-known.
know what that means.
That's not a real question.
All right,
Come on, let's
what
be
does
real.
the L stand for in MLS? Is that okay? Is that
yeah,
easy?
yeah, that's a
All
good
right.
one.
Well, Johnny, know this one. Yvonne.
Oh, my gosh. I hope he does.
Well, we all hope he does. Yes.
I'm going to go with, let me see, will he know the L?
Yvonne. Bro.
I'm thinking. Give me a second. I want to win here. Let me see. I'm going to say he doesn't know.
Does not know. Okay. Johnny, MLS. What does the L stand for?
League. Major League
Oh
Soccer.
Johnny!
Major League Baseball, Major League Soccer.
I still didn't think it was a give me. I mean, she was torn. That's one of those ones where
she was constipated, bro. She didn't know what to do.
This is really the last one, and then we got to move on, give away some tickets. Keep in mind, if you're hoping to see Fred again tonight at the Coliseum, when the beat randomly drops on KROQ, and it will happen at some point this morning, a few times at least, be sure to call and get yourself those tickets. That's for tonight. Right now, though, playing for you to see David Cross at the Bellwether. So, Andrew, here we go. Pasadena. This is the final question for Johnny Doesn't Know Soccer. Allie, should we ask him which country has more World Cup wins than any other country?
Yikes.
Or should we ask him what shape a soccer ball is? Both of them are potentially ones he'll get wrong.
I do think he'll get the soccer ball question.
You do think he'll get that?
After some thought, yeah.
The soccer ball question, bro. Are you kidding?
Johnny, which country, because this is kind of well known. I mean, I think most people, I would have guessed this.
To who?
The world.
The world.
Ah, wow. Go ahead.
Which country has more World Cup wins than any other country?
Are you kidding me, dude?
I love Johnny, but no, he's not going to get it.
Okay, thank you. He says you won't know.
Now I got to guess which country out of like the millions of countries on this planet.
There's not millions of countries.
There's like a million of countries, dude.
Not a million.
Yes.
A little less than a million.
Slightly less. You're rounding up. But yeah, there are countries that are really well known for having great soccer programs. I would even argue you've mentioned...
Have I said two of them already?
You've mentioned something that has to do with this right answer.
There's 195 countries.
There's no way.
Close to a million. That's rounding way up.
Let's go, Johnny. The song has begun. I need your answer.
Already? I have to guess the country, right? Just which one?
That is the question.
Oh, my Lord.
Soccer started in Brazil. So let's say Brazil.
Wow.
Brazil?
Whoa.
Johnny got it. That's right, bud.
Jesus
You're talking
Christ.
about Pele and stuff. I mean...
that's all I know, and Mia Hamm, because she was on the kids' meal for Baja Fresh. They featured her in that.
Do you
remember that?
Do you think that Mia Hamm has something to do with Brazilian soccer by chance?
She probably Brazilian. I don't even know if she's alive anymore.
Fresh. I don't think they do this either.
All right, Allie, a lot of people predicted correctly. A lot of people got it wrong.
I'm going to go with the first, Laura.
Hey, Laura,
congratulations.
Congrats. You get yourself some tickets. Johnny doesn't know you're a champion. Hold on 1 second. Thanks for listening to KROQ. Thanks for watching some of our radio show. We've got to get these cameras back to Best Buy before the 30 days runs out. So in the meantime, you can check out our radio show, which is available to listen to every day live on KROQ or the podcast.
Yes, if you download and subscribe to the podcast, you can save a morning show in need.
That's us.
We're very much in need. We're thirsty. Thirst trap.